Maybe this is who Eren always was all along, you know? Oh, no. No! Oh, no! You saw the person willing to fight for you, sis! Wait, wait. I'm so confused. Wait, is this the flashback? Yeah, because Levi's okay. So this was when they were, like, infiltrating the first time, right? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, Jesus. I gave myself confusion. Calxiyn inflicted confusion on herself. Oh, poor Connie! Damn, this is so funny, though. This is cute, though. Like, they see the technology for the first car. People are gonna be like, where did these people come from? Damn, but they are bumpkins. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, but this is like nice and wholesome. And now I'm just depressed, you know? So this is when she went with Eren for the first time. Damn, Eren just got a vision, bro. Like, that staring into space, that's exactly what his dad did. He just, I don't know, man. He just got a vision or saw himself or some bullshit. Something happened. Oh, they're having ice cream. This is so sad. Like, it's nice, but it's sad. Oh, look at this little man, like, just selling his ice cream. But you know why they're doing this, though? They're doing this to make us feel bad. To make us feel even worse about what Eren's doing. That's why they're doing this. You know what I mean? Bro, that's a little creepy. Bro, I don't think Levi likes clowns. Oh, look at Mikasa being happy. See, everyone gets to be happy. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, all of the signs, all the warning signs were there. Yeah, you go, Sasha! Oh. Damn. See, but Levi's just pretending, because Levi's a good guy. Damn! Damn! Really? They saved your ass, bro! Oh, that's not nice! Bro, they saved that kid? Oh no, more visions! Eren's definitely getting more visions or something, bro. He's crying! Why? Is he crying? Oh. He's crying because he knows that they're all going to die. And there's nothing they can... Well... Yeah, I think that's why Eren was crying, because he knows if he goes through with his plan, it'll kill everyone, even them. Oh, okay, well, Jesus, okay. Okay, well, anyway. Look at this little old man. Very nice to meet you. Oh. Bro, are they just getting fucking wasted? What? Okay. Like, I don't know, they all look so happy. Like, it's nice to see everybody oh my god, they did get wasted. Everyone's getting drunk. Oh, man. See? And it's like these people invited them, and like they're sharing what little food they have with them, and yet Eren is going to do bads. Very soon he will do the bads, and that's, I mean, I think that's the point. I think that's why we're seeing this now. That has to be the reason, right? Oh, okay, so this is what they were talking about. The Eldian protection people. Oh no, but they hate the island too anyway. Damn, so that's not very promising. Yeah, see, and Eren's realizing that. Exactly, Eren's realizing that nothing is going to help. Yes! I think that they would have maybe even been worse, because, like, the whole thing is Eren's doing this because of how much he cares about them all. Uh-oh. Before! Damn, that's interesting. Like, when did it all begin? It really began with Ymir, bro. Yup. Eren did all of this. Oh, he did tell Floch. Floch was telling the truth. Oh, man. I thought Floch was full of shit, bro. Historia? Yeah, see? Historia, you tried, sis. Damn, Eren, why? Oh. Wait, can you really argue with that? Damn, see? That's what I was saying. Like, what if he memory wipes everyone after this is over? I had that theory last week. Do you guys remember? That, like, his whole plan is to, like, destroy the world, and then so his friends don't have to, like, remember. Wait, what? Was that true? Oh, see? Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't true. Oh, okay, yeah. So Zeke explained to him that that was not, yeah, that it wasn't that. Oh, no! See, that's what I said! So what if Eren is the one who did it? You know, what if... What if Eren is Historia's child's baby? Oh, God. But see, he knew. No. Fuck, man. See, that's all he wants is for them to live against the Titans. Damn, bro. Y'all are getting fucking bodied. I'm so sorry. There's definitely, like, no way that these people are going to win. Nah, these people are dead, bro. There's no cannon large enough. There is nothing large enough. There is no ocean wide enough. They're so fucked. This is not going to work. They're swimming? I thought they were walking on the surface of the water. They're swimming, like, not on the surface of the water, but I thought they were walking, like, under the ocean. The Titans are swimming? Oh, shit. Okay, well, actually, that isn't looking so good, to be honest. Like, you know, they did actually kill them. They killed some. I didn't expect them to actually be able to kill any. This may not work. The rumbling may be fucked. But what if that was what Eren's plan was? To make himself the enemy? No, never mind. They're okay, yeah, all these people are fucked. They got some good hits in. Never mind. I thought that they actually had a chance. Yeah, because they're all like the Colossal in a way, right? Like, everybody just gets vaporized by the steam. Well, shit. Holy fuck, and the scale of that. Oh, not the music. Okay, this is pretty cool, though. It's very sad. Like, it is sad, but the music coming in like this, it's very nostalgic, and it's hard. It's hard to decide whether I want to say it's cool or whether I want to be fucking sad, you know? Fuck, man, I wonder what these people are even thinking. Holy shit! And the skeleton thing is still there! Wait, that's where Eren's been?! Holy fuck! I didn't expect him to be the big skeleton thing! I thought that was Ymir! Holy shit, man! Holy shit. Damn, man. No! Of course, that's how it ended. No! Oh, man, why did they end it like this? I don't even know what to say right now. I need to think about this. All right, everybody, let us get into the analysis and the review, the theories, all that fun stuff now. I want to talk about this just because I feel like that everything finally clicked to this episode. Like, Mikasa's basically saying, like, I thought Eren changed, but maybe I was wrong. Like, maybe all of us were wrong. He didn't change. He was always this way and we just didn't see it. So I feel like that was really good to finally have that click. I thought that, like, these shots were just, like, beautiful. Like, to see, like, the architecture of the city and all this stuff. And, like, the tone for this episode was very interesting because, like, it was very, like, happy at the beginning. And then I feel like after that, like, Attack on Titan is so difficult because after a while, at least for me, like, I don't know what to feel anymore after a certain point. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, it just became one of those things where, am I supposed to be happy at this? Not happy. Am I supposed to be like, oh my god, that's so cool, like, woo? Like, am I supposed to be like that, like, at the scenes where the Titans are attacking? Or am I supposed to be sad, right? Because, like, visually, like, the shots are cool, but emotionally, what's going on is not happy, or is not, awesome, I guess you could say, right? And so, Attack on Titan is really, like, playing with that. I think it always has to an extent, but I feel like in earlier seasons, it was easier to be like, yeah, like, go kill those Titans, woohoo, this shot's cool. And now it's like, oh, those Titans are killing people. The shot is cool, but this is fucking sad. And so, yeah, it's complicated feelings with Attack on Titan for sure. And so, yeah, this is just Mikasa saying maybe if, maybe Eren was this way from the start, and if this is the real him, I wonder what I saw in him. And I think that this is very interesting, because I think that there's going to be some significance to Mikasa answering to Eren that, like, oh, I see you as family, right? Because he was obviously asking, like, what do you see in me? Like, do you see me as, like, romantically, or do you see me as family, you know? Like, I feel like that's the question he was trying to ask. And so for her to basically now say, like, in the present time say, I wonder what I saw in him, I feel like that there's, like, there are pieces to be connected with that, and I guess we'll get to that more when we talk about the Eren scene, but I wonder if it's just because, like, I don't know, she doesn't love him unconditionally, and so that may, like, come into play later, like, that may be something relevant. Like, what if the reason why Eren was asking was because, like, oh, if Mikasa loved me, she would protect me, like, unconditionally, but, like, for family, that's not always necessarily true, you know what I mean? Like, if she was blind with love, she may basically like not use her head, like may not think straight and just be like blinded by love, but she's not blinded by love anymore. And I feel like that's going to be something that's relevant. Do you guys understand what I'm saying with that? Like in the past, she has liked him so much, like Zeke said, oh, I just think that she likes you enough to rip apart Titans for you. But that's not the case anymore. And I wonder if like Eren not knows that, but he's like sensing that, or he was getting to that, right? Because what if that comes into play in the future, is that he was basically trying to suss out whether or not Mikasa would ever go against him. But because she answered family, it was fully possible for Mikasa to one day turn against him. That's just sort of like what I'm thinking with that. And this is basically confirmation that like she doesn't love him anymore. And that's just sad. Like, you know, that's just fucking sad. And like Eren doesn't give a straight answer about his feelings towards her. All he says to Zeke is that, oh, well, I'm gonna die soon anyway, so what the fuck does it matter, right? And we'll talk about the Historia stuff later, because I feel like that's also important, but like one thing at a time here, sis, right? And so I feel like though that this was interesting too, because like they showed like flashbacks, and I think that like Mikasa loved Eren because he like stood up for her and protected her, right? Like he put himself in the position of being a protector, right? But now that he's doing all of this, she can't see him as a protector anymore because he's killing people that she perceives and that are, right, that are innocent, right? Like the people that attacked her were not innocent. So it's almost like that was okay. Like for Mikasa, I guess. It was okay for Eren to stab those guys, I guess, right? But now, like, I feel like that's the crux of it. Mikasa was in love with Eren because she saw Eren as a protector. But how can you see someone as a protector when they're willing to like slaughter all these innocent people? I think that is the crux of everything, right? And that's why her feelings for him have basically like faded away, because he's not the protector anymore. And I just thought that these scenes were like cute. I don't really have anything else to like add to this. I just thought that it was nice to see the cast together again, because obviously this is a flashback, so Sasha is here, and just like their innocence, and they're just like children, and it's like, hello there, Car, you know? Like I just thought that these scenes were just like so cute and wholesome. And like when something is cute and wholesome, that's when you have to be scared, because I feel like that they basically did this on purpose in a way. Like they wanted to show society because Eren is destroying society. At least that's kind of like what I'm thinking. Now let's talk about this, because there's something sus that goes on over here too. It seems like that Eren was seeing a vision of something, because he's staring off into space exactly like his father used to. And like Armin even makes like a comment on it, like, hey, we're in the outside world. This is all we ever wanted. Like, why are you, what the fuck is this look on your face for? I think that he's already seeing what he is about to do. Like his future self is sending memories to his past self about what he's going to do, right? And I think that that's interesting, especially because of how that comes into play later. But yeah, these scenes were just obviously like so wholesome and like innocent, and they're all trying ice cream for the first time, and it's just so fucked up. Nobody's gonna see that and think they're island devils. And I feel like that that's important, because this is something that we've talked about in like previous episodes as well. Like this idea, like what does the devil like look like to you, commander, you know, or general, I guess, right? Obviously like Theo kind of like, you know, he said some things like that, right? And so it's like you can't tell, because all you see when you look at them is like innocent, like not little kids, because they're not kids, but like just innocent like teenagers, right? And I think that that's kind of the point, and like that is the basis for things that Hanji says, like I guess in the present time, as we've seen in the past couple episodes. It's like that like humanizing factor, I guess. Like the people here don't know that Eldians are just like them, right? Or that the Eldians on the island are just like them. But this scene with like Levi being mistaken as a child and like this creepy clown, I don't know what was up with that. I think it was just like weird sense of humor, and then we get to see like Mikasa actually getting to be happy for like 5 minutes. But yeah, something interesting happened here with Eren as well. Like, Eren, you should try this. I don't think that he does. I don't think that he eats the ice cream, because he's basically like, yeah, like, the Eldians aren't allowed to have, like, ice cream. They rarely get to have it. And I saw this posted. It was kind of funny. But like, do you guys know that meme? And it's like, they don't know what I know. Like, it's the guy in the corner at the party and everybody's partying and having fun, and like people put different captions on it. Like, you know, one of the posts may be like, they don't know about the ending of like Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. Like, they don't know I'm thinking about the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, it's just like memes like that, I guess. Anyway, I feel like that Eren's like that right now. He's like, they don't know what I know, you know, like they don't know. This is like, you know, this is the demon's ice cream, basically, right? Like, these are the demons of Marley. This is their ice cream, like, sort of thing. And so, yeah, I don't know. That's just the first thing that I thought of when I saw him, like, rejecting the ice cream. What's interesting is he rejects the ice cream. Like, if we're talking about food symbolism, which, you know, I know that this may be a reach, but he doesn't eat the ice cream, but he does eat the food of the refugees later on. And so I feel like that's supposed to be, like, a thing. You know what I mean? Like, he won't indulge himself in, like, the Marley stuff. But, like, with the refugees, clearly he sees, like, a kinship there of everybody there has lost, like, their freedom, right? And so I just thought that was an interesting point. He's basically like, fuck this, like, Marley ice cream, but he does eat with the refugees later, right? And so I felt like that was kind of like a connection, right? You know, just about like how he feels about Marley versus how he feels about, even though the refugees aren't Eldian, the people that are like in a situation like similar to him, right? There was like a kinship there, if that makes sense. Then we have this kid like stealing the money and everything. And so I thought that this was very like, how do you say, like, potent? I don't know. I was just thinking that I felt like that this was like super real, because it sort of showcases that even though like Eldians are oppressed in society, that oppression doesn't stop at the Eldians either. Like, obviously we see there are refugees that are not Eldian, and so I think that like something that Eren has sort of been saying and thinking about, I guess, is like, oh, well, the cycle of hatred isn't going to stop, right? And it wouldn't even stop, like, I don't know, it wouldn't even stop with us. Like, there are people in the world that hate other people too, right? And so I think that, like, they were trying to showcase that aspect as well, is, like, the Eldians are oppressed at the same time. There are other people that are being discriminated against, right? And, like, that hatred, like, new hatred, I guess, is being created. And so I think that that's, like, a really interesting, I guess, in terms of where things go. It's almost like it doesn't matter if there's like this like long history like there is like with the Eldians and stuff. It's like people will find a way to hate people that are different than them anyway. But they do bring up he could even be Eldian, right? Like, as trying to justify what like this random guy is saying, to try to justify what they're doing basically, or what they want to do to this kid. And so I think that like that's very interesting for them to bring this up. But I like how they save the kid, and I like how they try to like, you know, this sister thing. I also wanted to mention, I just love how like Hanji is like very like androgynous, like androgynously dressed, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool, because like all of the other girls are wearing like, you know, dresses and stuff, even Mikasa. So I just thought that was interesting. So they save the kid, and the kid still takes their money. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. I don't know what subtext we're supposed to find in there, bro. But like, anyway, I'm just gonna ignore that, because I'm not sure what they were trying to go for with that. But anyway, I guess they feed them later. So it's like, hey, give us this money and like come on by later, and you know, we're gonna buy food for you and give you a feast with your money. I don't know if that was the intention, but yeah, Eren again staring into space. He seems to see something, and he seems horrified by something. And so I feel like he got another vision there. Like, he knows that like smiling child is gonna die, and it's gonna be his fault basically. But we'll talk about that more later. This I totally forgot about. I mean, I don't think that we knew much about this in the first place, but we see like this protection group, and the protection group is basically like, yeah, we want protection for the Eldians, but not the Eldians inside of the wall. Fuck those guys, right? And so it sort of showcases that idea that even though there are like even the human rights people that are like, we want the human rights like for all of the Eldians, but fuck those ones inside of the wall though, right? Like it's still like even the people that are like, you know, I guess socially justice minded in this world are still like, no, it's the Eldians' fault, right? It's almost pitting like Eldians against against each other. Like, we're the good Eldians. Those are the bad Eldians. Those are the Eldians you should be after, which is very real and very fucked up. But it seems like that this lady, like, I feel like that she definitely knew that it was gonna go this way, because she has this look on her face, and I don't think that I caught the other expression that she had, but she basically, like, she has a look and then she has a look again, and like even during the little, like, I don't know, the meeting or whatever, like the meeting, she has a look like that on her face again. And so I think that she knew, like, she definitely knew that this was not gonna go well, and that they would find out very soon that even like the people that are advocating for the Eldians still hate the Eldians inside of the wall. So this was interesting, because this is like the first time that we've seen Eren cry, at least in a while. I'm not saying it was the first time ever, but like Eren cut off his leg and he didn't cry. But now he's crying looking at the moon. So I feel like that he's like gotten another vision, right? And like what that vision is of is, I guess, up for debate. And I guess this is where my theorizing comes in, right? Like, what happened to the boy from the market? Nothing yet, right? So that implies that he has seen the rumbling. He knows that that boy and his family and all of these people are gonna die. That's why he's crying. That's one interpretation. However, I'm gonna like say something in a minute. I'm gonna say something in a minute that I think may be like, I don't know. It's a bit more of a crack theory. Like, the simple explanation is that he saw the rumbling and now he feels bad, basically. Like, that's a simple explanation. But I was kind of thinking about something else that he saw. But yeah, I just think that this is very, like, interesting. I hate to keep using that word. I hate to keep reusing words again. But I just think that it's, like, it's heartbreaking, right? All of our freedoms stolen. And I think that, like, what this line is sort of implying to me is that Eren knows that he is going to cause the rumbling and that these people are going to die. However, he does not see that as his fault or his responsibility. I think that that's what he's implying. All our freedoms stolen. He's basically saying these people could have lived if it wasn't for Marley. This is their fault, right? He's basically putting the blame on Marley for causing this situation to happen versus saying, yeah, I am going to cause the rumbling and those people are gonna die because I caused the rumbling. He's basically saying that their freedom has already been stolen and it's of no fault of their own, but it's also of no fault of mine because I need to do this to protect my friends, right? They're just kind of like unfortunate, like, casualties to him, or like caught in the crossfire. Or you could even say that, like, Marley did this. Like, Marley is why their freedoms have been stolen, not because of me. I feel like that that's basically what Eren is trying to get at there, is like, me causing the rumbling is not what did this. Marley's the one that did this. I feel like that's basically like what Eren is getting at with that line, is that their freedoms are stolen, but he's convincing himself, like when he's crying, he feels bad, and I think that he's like empathizing, right? And he's having like second thoughts about it. But then the more he talks, the more he's like, no, it was destiny almost. Like, this was destined to happen. There's nothing I could have done. Their freedoms were stolen, and there's nothing to be done about it. The only way for future people's freedoms not to be stolen is to get rid of Marley, even if that means all these people will die in the process. I think that that's basically what Eren's getting at. At first he feels bad, but then he slowly justifies it to himself, like, I didn't kill these people. Marley killed these people. That wasn't me. I didn't do that, you know? I think he's basically trying to justify it. Now, this is interesting. Mikasa, why do you care about me? So, this is a bit out of the blue, right? And so that's why I feel like that, yes, was his vision of the rumbling? Probably. But could it have been more than that? Because I had this theory a long time ago. Not a long time ago. It was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago, Cal. It was 2 weeks ago. A long time ago. 2 weeks ago. It does feel like a long time, though. They took a 1 week break and it felt like a fucking eternity, didn't it? Okay, so here's the thing. I have this theory that they are setting up Mikasa to kill Eren. And this is like, you'll have to go watch those because I'm not explaining it again, but it's just like a foreshadowing thing. Like, Annie is like, will you stand by and watch while I kill Eren? Like, if I wanted to. Like, the framing and just like certain things, it seems like that they are setting up like Mikasa to be the one that does it, basically. That's basically what I've been thinking. Now, with this in mind, I wonder if the reason why he's asking this is because he saw the rumbling, but then the last vision that he saw sent to himself was Mikasa killing him, and that's why he's crying. I feel like that makes sense to me, because yes, could it have just been because of the rumbling? Fine, but he's also asking, like, Mikasa, do you care about me? How do you feel about me, right? And, like, why would he bring this up now? Like, there's no reason to bring this up at this moment, unless he's bringing it up because of something he saw in the future. Do you guys understand what I mean? Like, I feel like that this topic is suspicious. This is a suspicious topic, is basically what I'm saying, right? And so I feel like that's the reason. He saw that Mikasa will one day kill him, right? And he's trying to, like, suss out, like, how she feels now. Because if she was in love with him, that would mean, like, he really had to make her hate him for her to go on to do that. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, he could be like, well, if Mikasa kills me in the future, part of my plan needs to be to make sure that Mikasa doesn't like me anymore. Like, basically, that's what I'm getting at. And so, yeah, I think that, like, that could be possible, because you just see, like, I don't know, the look on his face, he just seems so pained. And he's not asking, I don't know how to explain this, but he's not asking in, like, a romantic way or, like, a curious way. He's asking as if he's pained by something. Like, look at the look on his face. He just looks sad, right? Like, as if he knows something that we don't know. And so I feel like that's highly suspicious. And even now, like, how he looks at her, I feel like it's, like, double suspicious. I don't know. That's just sort of how I'm feeling, right? Is that there's something about this that doesn't add up. And I feel like that him crying isn't just because of, like, the rumbling and what he's doing, but, like, that Mikasa will be the one to kill him. And, like, I don't know, maybe he's even crying over the fact that he has to push her away far enough in order to accomplish this, because he was even saying to Zeke, right? This is the important point. He was saying to Zeke, like, don't, like, the Arkermans have some sort of, like, superpower that makes, like, Mikasa love me, basically, and, like, want to protect me at all times? Like, I feel like that the reason why Eren asked that is because he saw Mikasa kill him in the future, and so he was wondering, like, okay, I need Mikasa to kill me, so how do I break this, like, hold over her? How do I break this spell so she doesn't feel like she wants to protect the host anymore? Because Eren genuinely believes that Mikasa is protecting him, like, protecting the host, right? Zeke is telling him, there's nothing like that. I think she just likes you enough to want to kill Titans for you. And so I feel like that the whole thing, the whole conclusion of that is Eren realizing, oh, it's not like some magic spell I need to break where Mikasa is, like, destined or fated or forced to protect me. She's doing it because she loves me, so I need to make sure she doesn't love me anymore for that future moment where she kills me, because her killing him may be part of, like, some sort of plan that he has. It may be, like, part of the plan somehow. I just don't know how yet, you know? Because on one hand, you would think that Eren would want to prevent something like that, would want to prevent Mikasa from killing him. But if it's part of his plan, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he wants to ensure that it happens, and therefore that's why he asked Zeke, because he needed to know how to break the Arkerman hold, right, to make sure that Mikasa would be willing to kill him instead of just protect him. But Zeke exposes that there's nothing like that, and so he can basically just go on and make sure that he breaks Mikasa's heart enough for her to kill him. And so, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Why did Eren look so sexy here, guys? I don't know what they were doing, but I just love this scene because everyone's happy and, like, drinking, and, like, they're all just having fun together, and Eren looks so peaceful, sleeping beside his friends, and you know that they're never gonna have that again, you know? Anyway, the scene with this guy, we already kind of talked about this, like, that they realize that these people are still against the island anyway, like, these people are not gonna help them, and that's when Eren realizes it too, like, peace was never an option. That's what Eren's realizing, basically. And then Mikasa speculates, like, was there any other choice we could have made? Maybe everything had been decided from the start, which, yeah, like, Eren did this. I still can't help but think, back then, what if I had given him a different answer, right? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that maybe that has something to do with something, you know? Like, would Eren stop the genocide just because Mikasa loved him? I mean, I don't think so. Like, I don't think things would have ended up the same way. But I do wonder, like, on Eren's side, like, him, I don't know, like, him knowing things made it possible for him to be like, oh, well, all I have to do is, you know, like, push Mikasa away and make her angry at me. Like, basically, like, Mikasa not saying in that moment that she, like, loves him and, it, like, is in love with him may have, like, changed the course of events slightly, right? And I don't know, that may have like fucked things up somehow slightly. I don't think it would have stopped Eren from doing what he's doing, but like, what if Mikasa was like, yeah, I'm in love with you, I've been in love with you like since the day I met you, and like kissed him or something. Like, if he saw in the future that Mikasa kills him, I think that that would like at least catch him off guard a little bit, and maybe like, I don't know, make him feel at least a little conflicted or like a little sad or something. I don't know. Or maybe, like, if Mikasa had told Eren that she loved him. I'm saying this from her perspective, like, not as in it's actually happening, but oh, if I had just told Eren that I was in love with him, maybe Eren would have let me in on his plans and I could have stopped him sooner. Like, Mikasa could be thinking like those sorts of things as well, right? Like, oh, if I was his lover, he would have told me like his plan instead of Floch, right? Right? And so maybe like that's the idea as well, is like if I had expressed that I was something more than family, he would have confided in me like something more than family, and maybe I could have stopped this. Maybe that's Mikasa's thought process. I don't even remember what I was talking about, so let's move on. Then we see Eren, right? Like, where did it all begin? And like, this is like the day that he had those weird dreams. And so I think that that's interesting, like in terms of like the symbolism and stuff, that's important. Like, did it begin like when I had the weird dreams, or did it begin with Ymir, like, you know, somebody forgetting to like close the pig cage, right? No, it doesn't matter. And so Eren's basically saying it doesn't matter like when or what or who. But what's interesting here is that all of these shots are from the POV of somebody's memory, except for this one. There's no explanation for this. I don't know how he's seeing outside of himself in this shot. But anyway, like in all of the other shots, look at this. This is first person. Somebody's looking at the pigs. This is looking up at his father. That's memory as a baby. Falco, the perspective should be the bird. And so I don't really understand that one, like how that's Eren, unless Eren, it's like, you know what I mean? After Eren dies, he reincarnates into the bird or whatever, right? But like, when you look at these scenes, they're all like first person shots in a sense, you know what I mean? Except for this one. I don't know who was looking back there, but like a lot of them, I missed some, but a lot of them were like out of Eren's eyes, which I thought was kind of weird. Anyway, Floch was not bullshitting. When Floch said Eren told me the plan, I thought he was so full of shit. I cannot emphasize enough how full of shit I thought he was. And he was telling the truth, and that makes me angry, right? But maybe that's like part of the idea. Like, oh, if like I told Eren that I loved him, maybe he would have confided in me. I don't know. Like maybe Mikasa thought like that. Who knows, right? So yeah, this is just fucked. This is fucked. And so what's interesting here, there's some weird stuff that happens here too. And I feel like that there's a specific juxtaposition with Mikasa talking about her love for Eren, or like the lack thereof, and then Historia wanting to be pregnant. Okay, like I feel like that the fact that they framed all these scenes together, like I don't know, it was just, there was something interesting there. Back then you protected me, everyone stood up for me, that's enough for me, right? So Historia kind of loves Eren for the same reason Mikasa does, because he's a protector, you know, like he fits into that protector role, if that makes sense. And so she was basically saying, hey, if that's the plan, we don't need to fight it. I'll go with it. Like, I will die. It's fine. But he's like, no, that's not all right with me, right? And so I just thought that that was interesting because he wants all his friends to, like, live long, happy lives. Even Floch, by the way. Floch looks, like, totally freaked out by this. But sorry, my conversation's gonna be jumping back and forth because the scenes do, obviously. And so Historia's the first person that expresses, that's wrong. Don't do that, right? But this is Eren's, like, ideology. This is his thought process, is that this is the only way. They want you to bear children as sacrifices for the island. I won't let kids eat their parents anymore, right? And so that's sus too, because like, is that like just him talking about his dad, or like what if his future self said memories of Ymir's memories? Like it could have been like a whole thing, you know? If I don't do something to stop you, I won't be able to live with myself. And so see, what's interesting is this. If it's hard on you, just wait until I can erase your memories with the founder. And see, I have this theory that by the end of Attack on Titan or something, like Eren will have destroyed the world, his friends have come to like stop him. I don't know. See, I don't understand killing Eren if the rumbling has already happened. If the rumbling is not fully finished yet, fine, I get that, but like I don't understand like why they would kill Eren if the rumbling is done. So let's just say that the rumbling is like 50% completed and they get to Eren and they kill him or something. Like I feel like that Eren's final action is gonna be like wiping their memories of him or something like that. But see, that theory really only made sense when it was my idea that like the entire world was destroyed. Like basically my idea was that the entire world was destroyed, like Mikasa and Connie and John would be like, Eren, what the fuck have you done? How could you have done this? And maybe they're so angry at him that they try to kill him, and then he like snaps, erases all of their memories with the founding like power and stuff, and just as he dies, all of their memories of him are erased or something. I don't know how that would work though. I just don't know how that would work in the context of the rumbling already happening. Because I feel like that killing Eren after the rumbling is finished and everyone else on the planet is dead is kind of pointless. Like they may do it just because they're so fucking pissed at him and like they don't think that he should be in a position of power anymore. Like, you know, and so they kill him. I guess that could be it. I don't know. But anyway, irrelevant. My whole point is that I feel like that's foreshadowing and that it's fully possible that he will do that to everyone by the end of the series, no matter what happens. I just see it as, like, as Eren dies, that's his final action, and then no one remembers him except maybe Mikasa, because, well, see, the thing is that Mikasa's an Archerman, but she's also half Eldian, so I don't know how that works anymore. Anyway, like in terms of her not being like susceptible or being susceptible, because I'm pretty sure she still heard Eren's voice, right? Like when he called out to all the subjects of Ymir. So I don't know if like her being Eldian is trumped by the fact that she's an Archerman, but imagine that Mikasa's the only one to remember, and Mikasa's also the one that killed him. That'd be pretty fucked up. But yeah, and so Eren basically says like, oh, I'll just erase your memories. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna happen. Not gonna lie. And so yeah, so this is Zeke basically saying like there is literally nothing to say that there's a reflex to protect their host. Like, there's nothing. Like, she just likes you, right? She's just devoted to you. She just likes you, bro, right? And so I think that's interesting that Zeke would say that, and with the context of everything else I discussed already. And so Eren says, what are you talking about? I have 4 years to live. Like, there's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? But see, here's the sus part about this. They talk about Mikasa loving Eren, and then Historia brings up, what if I got pregnant? And she's looking at Eren with these eyes, and it's a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little sus. And so I feel like that, like, maybe what they're saying, I don't know if this is right, but what they're saying is Mikasa lost faith in Eren and her love for Eren disappeared because she no longer sees Eren as a protector or like upholding justice or something. You know what I mean? Like, she basically lost her love for Eren because the reason why she loved him was because Eren protected her. Now Eren is not protecting people, he's killing people. But with Historia, what if Historia in this moment sees Eren still as a protector because Eren is still trying to protect her? And so what if her saying, what if I got pregnant, is a way to stop Eren because she thinks that like if this happens, Eren won't have to go through with the plan anymore to kill everybody. And so maybe that's the thing, question mark? And that's why they're doing this like side by side. It's like Mikasa lost her love for Eren, but Historia is almost trying to prevent herself from losing her love for Eren and prevent him from doing the thing that would make her stop loving him. which would be like the genocide. And so in order to prevent the genocide, she says, what if I got pregnant? Is that like, you guys understand what I'm saying? I don't know how that plays out for Historia's motivations, because like, I don't know, there's some weird undertones with that, if that's what she's saying, like, oh, I'll just fuck him, then he won't destroy the world anymore. But like, I feel like that she genuinely loves him though. But yeah, there's something about this I'm not unpacking today. I don't have the energy for this. I don't even know if my interpretation is correct in the first place. But I think that there's something there, somewhere there is something happening here. There's something happening here. I feel like Historia loves him, and she's trying to save him from going down this road. And I don't know about that though. I don't know about that. Like in the context of like, anyway, there's some undertones. I don't know about that. But like, maybe she loves him and we can just leave it at that. You know, maybe she does love him. And that's it. Anyways, so yeah, and so then we see Eren like cut off his leg and his arm and stuff. And so you see this look on his face, right? As if he's seen something again, even after I'm dead, right? So he's basically accepting. I know that he said he only had 4 years to live, but I feel like he's accepting at this point that he's gonna die in this process somehow. And so maybe, I don't know about this. I don't know about this explanation, but I wonder if he knows that, again, Mikasa's gonna kill him in this moment because he's seen it. Right? Because by now he's seen it. So he's saying, even after I'm dead, their lives will go on. And I also wonder, like, what if that's why he decided to be with Historia instead of Mikasa? Just because, like, he knows he's gonna die and he can't do that to her. Like, he can't be with Mikasa because he will, like, break her heart by dying. But, like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't love Historia that way. So it's okay for him to break Historia's heart, I guess. I don't know. There's some things going on. But I think whatever the love triangle situation is, the point is, above all, whether he loves Historia or Mikasa like that romantically, he loves all of them as friends, as family. He wants them all to live and be happy. That is the ultimate point. That's the thing to like focus on. These people get bodied. I think it is interesting though how it's like all of humanity is focused on one single goal. I think that is interesting just because like there's another show that I watched that did this, and I'm not gonna say the show because some people may want to watch it, but if you guys know me well enough, it's one of my favorite anime. Anyway, that is like a point of the anime, is that the character makes themselves an enemy of the entire world to like unite the world and die, basically. Like unite the world against him, and then there'll be world peace because you all got together to fight against me. I have theories that Eren may be trying to do something like that, but I don't think that that's the case at this point. I think he genuinely wants them all to die. You know what I mean? Because in the show I watched, it made sense, I guess. Like, it made sense why the person that like made themselves the enemy of the world and everything like did it and then died and then there was world peace. But I don't think that Eren thinks that way, or at least there's no evidence to say that like he thinks by making himself the number one enemy the world will be united, because I just don't think that that's the case. I don't think that that would work. Like, unless the entire world sees that like, you know, Reiner and Annie, like all like Titans came together to kill Zeke or something, I don't think that that would matter to anyone. I don't think that that would make the discrimination go away. I don't think that Eren dying would solve racism. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I feel like that worked in the show I watched, but I don't think that's the case in this show. I think Eren genuinely does want to destroy everybody on the planet. I don't think it's this like, oh, you thought I wanted to destroy everyone, but no, I just wanted to make myself the enemy so the world would unite. I don't think that that's it. I really don't. Also, I thought that the Titans would be walking on the sand for some reason. That's what I thought they'd be doing. I didn't know that they'd swim. I thought they'd just be walking at the bottom of the ocean, bro. I don't know why. And so yeah, they did get some good hits on them, like, you know, before they got like steamed and everything. Like, they did like do a good job, you know. They did kill some of them. I was surprised, but that didn't last very long. This scene is beautiful, which is pretty fucked up. Like, the water is beautiful, the lighting is beautiful, and there's fucked up things going on. And Eren's form is like truly fucked up. I wonder where he's keeping Zeke, because I feel like that Zeke is just in a cage up there somewhere. I feel like he is, unless he ate Zeke already. He could have ate Zeke, I guess. I don't know how that would work with, like, the whole, like, Ymir situation thing, but, like, yeah, I feel like Zeke's, like, in a cage. He's just, like, a Final Fantasy boss where, like, he's just, you know what I mean? Like, Eren's the Final Fantasy boss, and he's just in, like, a cage of bones. Like, Zeke's just up there in a cage of bones or something. But he's, like, clearly relying on Ymir's power, because isn't this what Ymir turned into? Or was that Eren the whole time? But yeah, this is pretty fucked up, and scary and everything. And I just love this scene. I thought that was great. Thought that this was just, like, so, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to feel. Like, it's so cool, but it's also just so fucked up. It's just so fucked up. See, like, the fact that they're obscuring kind of, like, the top of this, I don't know. I feel like Zeke's in there somewhere. Zeke's just hanging off Eren's ass, guys. It's fine. It's fine. And so, yeah, this is fucked. And then we have the footprint, which is obviously, like, in the OP and everything. But I don't really have anything else to say. I think we're pretty good. Like, they left us on a cliffhanger, but it's not really, like, an anime finale cliffhanger. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely more so in a... This clearly would continue next week if the anime had, like, more episodes. Did that make sense? I don't know how to explain that, but you guys understand what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like, okay, when Beastars ended, for example, just throwing that out there. Like, when Beastars ended, it ended on a resolution. Like, the murderer still wasn't found in Beastars Season 1. Spoilers for... the murderer wasn't found. That's the spoiler for Beastars Season 1. Anyway, and so, yeah, like, there was still a resolution, right? Like, I feel like this isn't a resolution. Like, you could still see, like, next week on Attack on Titan. Whereas, like, with Beastars' season finale, just as an example, you couldn't necessarily, like, see that next week as clearly. It felt like a season finale. This feels like I could see the episode next week, but we're not. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, though, because I feel like that the next points of theorizing are that baby is definitely Eren's. I said that, like, back when season 4 first aired. Go find it. Go find the receipt. I said at the beginning it was sus. I didn't believe that it was that farm boy for a second. I just, like, forgot about her because she was gone. So I always said that, to be clear. But yeah, I feel like that the baby is something, like, the baby is definitely something. Historia and Eren's, like, weird romantic, I don't know, that's something, right? Like, I just feel like there are stuff and things going on there. I have no fucking clue how this is gonna end. I don't even know, like, is the rumbling gonna fail? Is it gonna succeed? It looks like it's succeeding to me. I don't know, bro, you know, and so I think that that's fine. I think we'll leave it there for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole journey for this season. Remember that all my full-length timer and subtitle reaction watch-alongs are on Patreon, so if you want to go back and binge them all, because now you're sad that there's no more, you can go do that if you want to. And yeah, thank you to all the patrons that supported this series the whole way through. It really helps a lot, especially with a big multi-week project like this. And I hope to see you guys back again next season and in the future, but I will see you next time for now. Bye, guys!